Okay, guys, so I would highly, highly recommend this book. I mean, one of the best books I have seen on the market about abortion. Um, After reading this book, I had applied to a pregnancy center to give it a try and see if I can stomach seeing some woman, come in and still choose abortion. And after reading this book, I'm like, you belong in a pregnancy center, Melissa. So, um, there is so much to abortion that is harmful. And, I just read the story of Gosnell, and we know who Gosnell was, right? But this kind of starts off with Anthony Levito. Is that how you say his name? Anthony Laventino? Anyways, we've heard of him where his 5-year-old daughter died, and he went back in to perform an abortion, and he couldn't. He took the arm off a baby, and he saw it totally different. He ripped out the baby's arm, and he's like, holy cow, this is a human. So what he did before, with I think over 5,000 abortions, he could no longer do. He understood what he was doing. And then we see Dr. Nathanson, who started the abortion group and fought for Roe v. Wade, etc. He ended up doing I think 60 million abortions or something, and could no longer do it. And then we have Gosnell, who we know who he was. He was like the worst abortion doctor ever. And I'm trying to find where that was, but they found out that he had this disgusting, dirty clinic. And he ended up keeping the babies' bodies in his garage or shed or whatever, like a house of bodies. And it shocked everyone in Pennsylvania. So, he actually killed a woman, and I didn't know about this. He had killed her, and she was on the table, and nobody, it was a total cover-up. Nobody reported this girl. She didn't even have an autopsy, and she bled to death because of him. And there was another, NARAL, Pro-Choice America. That's who Nathanson was. He started this, and I didn't realize he was the one who started it. So then this talks about how the mother-child bond is sacred, right? And a baby does belong in your womb. It's not like, oh, I have bodily autonomy and the baby doesn't belong here. The baby is perfectly in the perfect place in the womb. And it talks about how men and women are pitted against one another during abortion, how abortion sets the mother against the child. I think I went too far in here. Maybe. Anyways, there was another woman too who died, and Planned Parenthood just was like, well, we're sorry this happened. She actually hemorrhaged. She totally hemorrhaged. And then she was brought to the hospital, and they finished the abortion, and it was dilation and evacuation that made her die. So, she hemorrhaged, and she lost so much blood, she died. And Planned Parenthood's response was, oh, well, we're sorry to hear that. But, yeah. So these are women who don't even have a chance at getting any kind of, justice at all, that they were tricked into abortion. So, this is bad, guys. Abortion is really bad when you really look at what it's saying. No one says, oh, look at the ultrasound pictures of my fetus, or look at the 12-week, look at the 20-week ultrasound of, my cells. We don't do that. We know it's a baby. And so many babies are being killed right now. It's sickening.